In the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, in the morning when I rise, give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You can have all this world. Give me Jesus. And when I am alone, and when I am alone, when I am alone, give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. Give me Jesus. You can have all this world. You can have all this world. You can have all this world. Just give me Jesus. This week's gospel, you see the apostles were working. They're working men just like the rest of us are. And they were out working. And Jesus comes down to the water and he sees them. And he sees them drying their nets. And so he tells them to go back out and go fishing. Now you had to imagine that these men are professional fishermen. And we have a carpenter telling them that they've got to go back out fishing again. So there was probably a little bit of grumbling going on. But they got in the boat, and out they went, and they dropped their nets in the deep. He wanted them to go in the deep, which was probably completely opposite of what they were thinking, because it was at night and the fish were probably closer to shore feeding. But they were listening to the Lord, and they did what he said, and of course we know that their nets were full. They come back to shore, and they had enough to feed their families and probably make a little bit of money to go on. It was really sensational, and we think, well, what's the reason for all of this? What's it mean to them? What's it mean to us? Well, I think the Lord wanted to show them the power of God. It's very, very important in our lives that we pray. We all know that, and we all pray. But I think something we miss along the line is listening. We have to take time to listen to what the Lord is asking us to do. You see, he wants a personal relationship with us. He wants to be part of our lives. If we're always talking or we're always doing something, well, it's awfully hard for him to be a part of our life, because he won't interrupt us and he won't just force his way into our lives. So what does that mean? It means that we have to take time to listen. When he tells us something, we have to do it. And sometimes it's going to seem like, why am I doing this? What is the point? We have to listen to God. Because he loves us. He loves us so much, and he wants what's only good for us. But we have to listen. And we have to respond when he speaks to us. But we can't respond if we don't listen, and we can't listen if we don't take the time. Spend time with Jesus. Spend quiet time with Jesus. The Lord is calling you. He's calling you, and he wants to be with you. He wants to spend time with you, and he wants to help you in your life, and he wants to direct you. We just have to make that possible and invite him in. Thanks for being with us today, and God bless you. when I am alone, when I am alone, when I